Last night on day 6, we saw just an unexpected medal. The men's 3,000 meter steeplechase, we saw Kenneth Rooks, who frankly was not a favorite to medal in this event at all. At one point in the race, he was last, and then on the last lap, he moves all the way into first, closes in 58 seconds over barriers in a water jump, takes silver in the men's 3K steeple against a legendary field that included the world record holder and the defending Olympic champion. And that made us think, we're really starting to see a trend come to fruition here in the distance events at the Olympics. We're on our way out from the morning session here on Thursday. Team USA helps their chances of potentially medaling in that men's 800. Brandon Miller advances out of the repechage round, so that's another guy that will be headed to the semifinals. Now we're actually about to go ahead and meet up and interview with 2 of those distance medalists that have already won medals for Team USA in the distance events. Cole Hocker, gold medalist in the 1500, and Yared Nuguse, the bronze medalist. I mean, shoot, it's the first time since 1912 that 2 American men have landed on the men's 1500 meter podium at the Olympics. That's over 100 years. That's just crazy. Like, what do you think that says then about the current state of U.S. men's distance running right now?
I think it just shows that like distance running in the U.S. is just such at a huge peak right now. You know, even coming into this, I doubt everyone expected us to be doing as well as we've been doing. A lot of the American distance runners have really just been stepping up for this race. I think that's been really, really huge because I feel like I've known that, you know, we are really good at distance, but like we get to these world, events and it's like we're not really like showing it up as well as we should. So it feels really, really awesome to really just have everyone kind of be on the same page and just like getting those medals.
It's been insane just what U.S. distance has done already. I think it's just showing like where the U.S. is at with training and middle distance and distance. And now I don't know what's going to happen in the 800, but we have some special runners in there, obviously. So it's going to be ridiculous. And I'm also just like honored to hold up kind of our end of the bargain where the sprints and the field is always so dominant for the U.S. It's kind of like, if you look at the whole picture of it, the distance and middle distance hasn't always been there for the U.S. and now the fact that we can lift that up is really special.
All right, Thursday evening session is done. I'm sure you can hear all the party happening in the streets around me. We saw some craziness for the U.S. in the hurdles and then the 200. However, tomorrow's when the distance events will come back into play. We'll have the men's 800 meter semifinals going off tomorrow on Friday. Early morning here, we're getting closer to 7 a.m. here. The men's marathon starts at 8 a.m. We'll have to go see if the American contingent of Connor Mantz, Clayton Young, and Leonard Career can potentially grab some medals here in this men's marathon. After an early morning wake-up call, we are now leaving the men's marathon finish line. Honestly, overall, a crazy race. We saw an Olympic record go down for gold with Tamarot Tola, but the Americans crushed those hills in Paris. 8th and 9th were Connor Mantz and Clayton Young. First time that 2 Americans have placed in the top 10 at the Olympic marathon since 2016 when Galen Rupp and Jared Ward did it. And they almost ran PRs. They ran season's best 2:08 for both of them. Pretty impressive effort. No medals, but still a very strong performance from Team USA. That over there, that's pretty cool. Marathon finishes right over there. All right, we're leaving the final evening session of track and field action at the Paris Olympic Games. And once again, the American men came through in the distance events. Okay, all right, let's break down everything that happened on this final day of track and field action for the distance events. Earlier today, we saw Connor Mantz and Clayton Young go 8th and 9th in the men's marathon. Big performances there, no medals. However, we transitioned to the track. We saw Bryce Hoppel set a 1:41.67 men's 800 meter American record, goes under 1:42 in a fast final. Unfortunately, misses out on a medal there in 4th place, but still quite the effort there from Bryce Hoppel. Then we also saw the guy, Grant Fisher, grab another bronze medal in a kick to the finish, taking that bronze in that men's 5,000 meters to add to that 10K medal that he won earlier on in the Olympics. He's the only American ever to win 2 medals in both the 5,000 meters and the 10,000 meters for men. Goodness, I mean, like, what a way to end the Olympics. As American men in the distance side, we've medaled in almost every distance event except for the men's marathon and the men's 800. So quite a way to end things here at the Paris Olympics. I would say it was a success.